Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is number 37, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 37.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hit sharply on the ground, reined in, and a good throw gets him one gone. Gene Segura standing in. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here in even 90 degrees. One out, nobody on. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Next, it'll be Bryce Harper. First offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Lane Thomas now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, number 3. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Juan Soto waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Rolled slowly to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes. After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here comes the 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball. Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone! 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Plate now, Yadier Hernandez. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Second inning coming up. It's 2-0 Washington. Ready now is Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Left side of the infield into the shift. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Set and the pitch. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That is good.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Good break to that thing, and it's 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it,
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Keibert Ruiz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And even a 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Garcia leads off first with 1 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. From the stretch. Count even at 2-2. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
Next to hit, Steven Strasburg. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 2-1 is a swinging strike on the fastball.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hard hit at third. A dive. He's got it. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Galvis behind 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in once again is Lane Thomas. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Juan Soto to the plate now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
2 strikes.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. At the plate now is number 37, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball 2. That's outside.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. 1-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound and try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and the Phillies are into the hit column. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bryce Harper is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
And now in the box, JT Realmuto. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First delivery to him. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Washington leads this one 2-1. bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, Yadiel.
First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Keibert Ruiz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Here it comes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in now for the Nats, Luis Garcia. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. comes set and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Well hit to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now that the third baseman, Freddie Galvin.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Yep.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, Carter Kieboom. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next up, Steven Strasburg comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. In there, 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. One and two to the Nationals pitcher. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes The hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3 balls and 2
this
strikes.
misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 1-2.
I got you down 2-2.
Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Strasburg, base runner at first with 1 out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, number 3. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Brad Miller will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Philadelphia, number 13, Brad Miller.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. fouled off. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, number 37. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Second baseman, Segura.
In now, Gene Segura. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Number 48 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 48.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
Juan Soto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Josh Bell stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. One and one the count. Here it comes.
That's out.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Striding in is Yadiel Hernandez. He grounded out last time up. Now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And the inning is over. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
0-1, here it comes. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike two.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the seventh, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
We're in the seventh inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the seventh inning. So he's through the sixth here with one out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strasburg comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Garcia is there, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping up is Cable Ruiz. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh. Here's the first pitch to him. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So next to bat will be Luis Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box, Carter Kieboom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Garcia is off of first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close
Down to
games
3-1.
like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lane Thomas. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The set and the 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The set and the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. All even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next to stand in is number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Didi Gregorius. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's too high, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0, here it is. In there, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
A 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Scott Kingery will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
First pitch on its way as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Sam Coonrod is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Sam Coonrod.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Josh Bell waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 0-2 pitch. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
The left fielder, number 29.
And now for Washington, Yadier Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So two down now in the Washington eighth, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. They lead it 2-1. Kyle Finnegan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 67, Kyle.
So Now into the box is number 37. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
1-0 the count.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 home. It's taken down and in for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now it'll be Gene Segura. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here it is, the 3-0.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in is Rhys Hoskins, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Running at third base, number 24, Roman.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Ryan Harper enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 33, Ryan Harper. The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
4 runs here in this half inning. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the shortstop,
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. From the belt, the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next, here is Freddie Galvis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 24.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Ian Kennedy comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Right side. And the flip comes to Kennedy covering for the out. Now at the plate, Carter Kieboom. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Number 88 gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Last strike now for the Nats. On the ground to third. Torreyes fields it cleanly. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
5-2 the final today. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sam Coonrod is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.